I don't know what that means. I thought he was ringing ET.
Perfect. Right, so we are back with another episode of Hard Hat Chat.
We are back.
With a proper guest. Well,
Yeah, proper
a guest.
No, he's a proper guest. I mean, he might also sound like he's being forced to be here because he kind of is.
Yeah, the first actual hostage.
Yeah. So we've locked Ryan Turner in the back room, haven't we?
Introduce yourself, other than the fact you're called Ryan.
Yeah, that's pretty much on the spot. That is my name, Ryan Turner. I've been a member of Core 4 for, what is it? It's got to be 4 years now, isn't it?
I don't know, you tell me. I can't remember what I've done this morning.
Core for 4 years.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that is actually, it's his 4th birthday this year, isn't it? Or was that last year?
5th.
that was last year.
Yes.
Yeah.
5 this year, yeah.
So it might be 5 years in I've been there.
No. Nah. Either way, it's quite so long in it, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I could have moved on to new pastures by now.
Well, you kind of have,
Yeah,
in a way.
Well, you've grown up, Ryan. You're with us.
I have.
Quite literally, you're a little bit older, and then you was in the yard for a bit, then you went out on site for a bit, and then you was everything to every man for a bit.
Still am.
Still am, but we believe that your true talent,
Your calling.
your calling, is to be my PA. No, your calling has been you're such a good artist, and you're very creative. You're very weird with it.
I can agree with
So
that.
basically, the people across our social media channel, all channels, which Ryan's managing here with Ruby, and people ask, who's that weird guy on the videos? I don't think he's that weird. He's just doing a video, right? But that is Weird Ryan.
That is what I've been called for years. It's never changed. It never
But
will.
I don't know why people say you're weird. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's because you're a bit unique.
I used to get at school, I'd just walk past by someone and I'd go, ugh, what's that? I ain't done nothing yet.
Yeah.
Literally just walk past and that'll be, it was one of those things, but
That's
yeah.
Basildon for you.
Yeah, here's Basildon, yeah.
So
Big up Basildon, big in Basildon.
So you've touched on it there, obviously. Your background in construction. Do you want to talk a bit about that and why you or how you've ended up? Where you
So I
are?
started
I didn't listen
probably.
at school.
I didn't. You're right. Literally, should have done that. I could have been a doctor now. I could have been a brain surgeon like Harry Hill, what he did before. But
Yeah.
that's not happened, unfortunately.
Imagine
So-
that if Harry Hill was going to do your operation, he'd come in doing them weird faces and stuff
Oh, it'd
like
be
that.
a
You'd
laugh.
think, yeah, would you be laughing? You'd be thinking this guy's
He
about
might
to
even
cut
have-
my head open.
He might even have the 250 quid in his pocket from you being framed to give to you.
Did he? True. Was that Jeremy Badel?
That was the first one, yeah.
Yeah, it did go Harry
Oh,
Hill. in the
and
end,
then
didn't
Harry Hill done it.
it? Well, Lisa Riley in between, wasn't it?
Yeah, she took over.
Showing your age now, gents.
It is.
Showing your age.
Yeah,
Me and
before-
Ryan were in the same school year. Did you know that?
That's right. That's
That
true.
makes me feel really old because
Yeah.
am I a year older then or 2 years older?
Only a year. Yeah, only a year older, I think.
A year older and no wiser. Don't have to agree, Kurt, just by nodding your head.
Oh, not audibly.
A year does make a difference. We nearly caught 4 or 5 years.
Well, yeah, no one can actually work out. No one can work out the year.
Yeah,
We were discussing earlier, it was COVID when we started, and I believe that was the 5-year anniversary, just gone. So
Yeah,
it is 5 years.
Yeah.
I mean, we started sort of during COVID. It was spawned from it.
What a lovely time that was.
So
It was a weird time.
That was.
Not as weird as this time right now.
no. So go on then. Like talking about the start of Core 4 then.
Oh, sorry.
What-
Sorry, hang on. Right.
I'm
You've
bringing
got to
it
take
back.
the podcast really seriously. Kurt's on it.
Well, I'm bringing it back. You know, he's already here against his will. We don't want to keep him longer than he wants. So what was your first role here? What did you go on to do?
Well, it was meant to be dealing with scaffold people in the mornings, loading them up,
Yeah.
sorting them out, ready to go, and then when they come back, either load them up, unload them, swap them over. But I don't think I even had a full week in here from the beginning I was here. I would literally get here to go do something like that, but then I would end up on site.
I think to your testament though, the problem is right. It's it's your problem, and also the best things about you that you're such a grafter and you can turn your hand to anything, and then people want you wrapped around them. So what it was is, we tried to get. This was pre-you, Kurt. We didn't even know you existed.
No.
We tried to get Rye to organise a yard. So the idea was that, yard foreman, get the load lists in, make sure the lorries have got the right stuff on, all that kind of standard stuff that you do in this kind of this world that we're in, where we're providing a service to the construction industry. You would expect us to have all of that in place. But unfortunately, we had a right Wally that was managing that process, and they'd get we'd say, you got to get your load lists in by 1 o'clock for what you want for the next day, and he'd get them in at 6 o'clock the following morning when the lorry's due to leave at 6:30, and you'd have all that sort of stuff. So it never really worked out on the basis of the way that Rye done it, but where Rye was so adaptable, and then he was coming in early, he was going home late, and all of that, he just showed his true colours. Then basically, we took him under the wing of the proper trade in the groundwork, and then we said, right, you're doing proper stuff.
Which I did have background in before. I did start, it's probably about 2011, doing soft landscaping and a bit of hard landscaping for.
Yeah, this is
which,
funny.
Another link to Kurt goes back to a company called TCL, which would do the soft landscaping, hard landscaping.
Yeah. Where my dad works to this day, albeit under a
It
different name.
still does, yeah, under a different name.
I mean,
That's a tedious link.
he's not changed his name.
No, he's still got the same name.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for clarifying.
Yeah, so that sort of goes back
Well, that's
to...
like, Rye, what you've explained there is like a riveting career.
You probably, to Dan's point though, you're probably the most requested person to go on site.
Yeah.
with
What
someone.
I'm
it's
saying,
always like, oh, can I have Rye? Can I have Rye?
from my point of view, as like a business owner operator, and the meetings that we have about operations, all the time, the same people will come up in meetings, and it really doesn't matter to this day whether we're doing a scaffold, whether we're erecting, striking, or whether we're on a groundwork project. Rye's name will come up.
Yeah.
Because when you talk about scaffold and how that material's got to be handled and things like that, there's certain people that get it and certain people don't. And Rye gets how to handle it. He just gets it.
Yeah.
He knows where it's got to go.
I make out I do.
That's
No, but because you do it well, people want you.
Yeah. Just it's amazing how rare it is to find people that are just looking even a few steps ahead, isn't it? And what's he going to need next? Like it's
No one can.
yeah.
So this morning, my phone was off the hook ringing about bags of cement and things like that. So stuff that we ran out of yesterday that we forgot to look ahead by 1 day. Now, when we do look aheads, we're looking ahead. We're talking about jobs that are in 6 to 8 weeks' time all the time, aren't we? And then we're still chasing money for jobs that was 3-4 months ago. So we're constantly between. So I think some of the lads don't understand and they don't get where we're at all the time because they're only looking at exactly what's in front of them. But I think Rye's been better at that, and he's shown he's quite good at that. But his true calling has been his art and his craft has been he's incredibly talented at even like recording videos and things like that.
Yeah.
So that's basically what he does now here.
Yeah.
But he still does get pulled from pillar to post.
Yes.
I do.
Yeah. He's that you being requested wasn't in the past tense. That was like literally
still
this
now,
week. People
Like, so people ring me up and they say, but I asked Ryan to come with me. I said, but it's not Ryan's job anymore.
I've tried explaining this quite a few
This
times.
is not Ryan's job. There's one thing. It's like, help the company, help
Yeah,
like,
there's
work
times
for the
where we
greater
need
good,
to pick
which
bits
you
up, drop
get,
bits off,
we all
whatever.
get.
Yeah.
But there's another thing where it's like, well, we've got to fill that void, and I guess this comes around like mid-30s now.
35 in August.
Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, that's mid-30s, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
spot on.
So
Right in
like
the
we're
middle.
getting like the young kids, like the Billies and the Jacksons, and that we've got the work of us now. We've got to train them to do it how we was doing it, but
It's not in them anymore. Like, there's nothing.
You think there's not? I mean, I think. What do you think of Jackson? I think he's good.
Yeah, he's cracking on with it, but when you look at them on site, I don't think they actually really want to be there. That's not there. When you say someone's calling, they're just literally just making a day go by doing something.
Yeah, that's youngsters in general, though, isn't it?
I don't think I was like that as a youngster, though.
No, I wasn't.
I can't.
But I ruined my body at a young age by almost probably overdoing it. Like it was always carry 2 bags of cement instead of 1.
I literally went back for one day yesterday on the tools. I am hurting everywhere. Literally, I coughed this morning. I thought I lost a leg.
I felt like that after doing that turf in that garden the other day, and it was so small.
I used to
Yeah,
love
that was the
doing turf.
smallest
I know.
garden that we've ever done.
I probably laid about 20 rolls of turf.
Yeah, I think it was 42 rolls of turf in total, Kurt. But
Yeah, I only did 20 of them.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I know you did.
Yeah, but so even at school though, didn't you do like art and design? So you've sort of gone full circle, haven't you?
Yeah, so I did actually. I even went to college.
Yeah.
Even in what did I study? There was different parts to it. Main part of it was literally drawing and stuff, but I think I even won a prize in a magazine. This was by accident though. We was learning photography and Photoshop in the college, and someone had set up a perfect shot on the camera. I've gone to the drawer where the camera is, not changed any settings, gone and took a picture, and the teacher at the time would evaluate what the pictures were, and straight away saw that one and said, there's a prize going for this magazine. We want to enter you into it. He made out it was this and that,
Yeah.
and I won the £500.
Nice.
Little did they know, it was literally just picking the camera out that someone before had set it all up.
Yeah.
And that's how I sort of learned of going by how to actually get a decent picture out of stuff.
Right. I think you're right. The statute of limitations is probably
It's
past.
a lot
like, you can
easier
admit
now
that
because you can just grab a camera, grab a phone, and it'll have the settings. You do auto, and that will just do everything for you. It is magic now. Is compared to what it was then.
So this was going to be one of the quickfire 4 questions. I was
Don't
gonna
spoil
later.
it. Don't spoil it. Then.
Well, no, I'll add another one.
Okay.
But how do you think like technology then has changed, like the skill levels needed?
It still baffles me how even say a 2-year-old can pick up a tablet now, whereas if I was to talk to my parents back in the day and ask them something about a computer, they would have no clue. But you can give a tablet to a little child, and they'll be picking it up so easy. They'll be literally. They even have all the gestures, just scrolling through it. They pick it up so quick. So on that side of stuff, it's a lot easier for people to pick up, especially in that sort of age group.
So we've got to use that to our advantage, really, haven't we? Like,
It's hard though when we've tried to use that in construction.
I know.
Kurt.
I know that's the
It's
thing.
hard.
Isn't it?
We found it like very early on, and you know some of the characters we've had here over the years, Ryan. They really have been characters, haven't they? But when we say things to them like, "Send us a photo of the job you've done," and they'd go, "Oh, my camera's broke," then you'd go on Instagram and they'd be putting up Instagram stories of them at work on the same device
With the broken camera.
with the broken camera.
Yeah.
Works on Instagram, doesn't work for them to WhatsApp a photo over to a group. So you have different groups for different jobs. We still do that to a degree,
Yeah.
but we more have like a general team WhatsApp, don't we? Great tool, WhatsApp. Look at that, the way that's come
just
forward.
simple,
What a cool
like,
tool.
yeah.
But to get them to do basic stuff, and then we did have the whole thing. We had the old backlash of, well, I ain't using my phone for your business.
Yeah.
Which was mad from my point of view. So I use my own phone for my business that I pay for, my business don't pay for. Whether there's any tax people that will say, oh, you should be doing it differently. Yeah, probably. It's just always been my phone.
Yeah. Same.
You just
Yeah.
do what you got to
I
do.
don't want 2 phones, to be honest. It's just.
Yeah.
I've got about 6, and it's
Very-
hard to carry.
It's very Essex having 2 phones.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it is hard when we try to bring in safety culture app.
Yeah, yeah. That was frustrating for me because and you use this right actually as well,
Yeah.
and it was in the office and on the computer, it was great. As soon as it went onto site, you only needed to have a little like issue with the app and reports wouldn't get done properly. And I even tried it myself and had the same things, photos not loading properly. So in principle, like it's good, but I don't know. And as soon as it doesn't work once or twice, it's like, oh,
I know it's hard,
what's the
but
point?
you've got to
Like,
stick with things.
you have,
but
yeah.
It's how we get beaten all the time by our client about when we're trying to find an account something 3 months later,
yeah,
and we get told you didn't jet wash it, you didn't leave it completely
Yeah.
tidy. Like we've had instances where we've put scaffolds around new builds, and we've been accused of damaging them,
Do you remember?
and then we don't have the facts and to back it up, and a lot of photos don't lie. Well, some of your photos lie, right, when you
Yeah, they
Photoshop
do.
them, but
Do you remember back in the day though when it never used to be a thing? Like
what was
going
in
to-
taking photos?
Yeah.
What was in you didn't have to?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this goes back to my
that was when
age-old
people
thing
were on
of like
site though, wasn't it?
where all the good people have gone.
Yeah.
So there's no good people left anymore. So you're dealing with, like, look at what we've had even this week. Oh, I've got your load of ground workers turning up from an agency, and now they're not ground workers. They're not really labourers. They've basically got no construction experience. They've just got a card, and then they're out on site. But they want to be paid like a ground worker.
Yeah.
Where have all the good people gone?
Isn't that changed now? You have to have an MVQ.
Yeah.
Change. Yeah,
So surely
For all of our contracts, you need a skilled worker card in the discipline that you're in.
surely now that should be, if they have done an MVQ, that should be followed suit by.
Because MVQs are the biggest con. I mean, you've sat in MVQs, right?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. I'll never forget that train one. That ruined my day. That did.
So that's how they're presented, isn't it? They're a load of old rubbish,
Yeah. I'll literally
You know,
change
I-
it to something else next.
and it's a money making scheme for those delivering.
You used to be able to go to a pub and be like, I need this, I need that. And they'll just go, here you go. You got
get it-
CSCS.
Well, it's not.
get it with your
It's,
passport as well.
it's not too dissimilar, is it?
He'll literally be round by the actual outside by the pub and be like, oh, I've got a digger ticket here.
Yeah,
And
but
I'll be-
as we well know, and we even had a couple of weeks ago, you get a guy turn up with a dumper ticket, he rolls a dumper,
Yeah,
cost you a fortune.
he did. He
Because how hard, I mean, you actually done that one, right? That's one when you went outside. How hard was that to drive? It was a little bit tough,
I have
but it worked.
no idea how he managed to do it. It just reminded me of something like Scooby-Doo or something when he's
Yeah.
like running on the spot.
Yeah, yeah. But that's what happens all the time. It's like all the good people have gone. The sense has gone out of people of how to, not only how to act, but how to go about something. You just don't get that anymore.
No, if you do get that, they want more money for just something like that.
Or they think, oh, do you know what? I'm just going to sit at my desk and draw instead.
Well, yeah,
Put
Yeah.
chewing gum underneath it.
yeah. Sensible people.
No, so it's a nice thing to for you, I would imagine, to have come back to that sort of design a bit like of a creative role, but also obviously here where you've got the construction like background, the construction experience, to one understand that side of it, and as well as the design and a bit of creativity.
So this is probably the most sort of design-wise I've done for. I probably hadn't drawn for a good 8 years, maybe.
Oh,
It
really?
was only the past
Yeah.
couple months before we started doing the more social media side of stuff. I hadn't done it for a long time,
Yeah.
so it was nice to get back into it. But it is a lot different to what it was when I was doing it regular.
Yeah.
A lot of things have changed, but then, like you say, earlier on, stuff being easier, that has come forward to it. But then there's also stuff that is so new to me.
Yeah, it's like relearning
Yeah,
elements, I suppose.
there is a lot of stuff I'm still learning.
I suppose
now.
we've now tasked Rye with like we're quite a forward thinking business and we're evolving and we're innovating all the time. And it's about showcasing our innovations in a rather, we spoke about this before, a rather unsexy business. You know, it's pretty bland, it's pretty corporate.
Yeah.
We're not that.
And we had the episode with Luke,
And-
didn't we? Establishing like a brand identity
Yeah.
and the importance of
Yeah.
that. So we've got that to build on.
I think we've got that now.
Yeah.
But the conversations like me, Rye, and the team have been having is around the storytelling and the marketing of how we get what we're trying to do with Hard Hat out to the masses. Because I mean, we're picking the followers up, aren't we?
and also
picking the
more
listeners
core
up. And then the launch of More Core 4, which is happening imminently, which is the YouTube channel. I'm most excited about that. But there's lots of different, like each platform's really different. You've got to understand what makes each platform work.
Yeah.
Like TikTok's a bit more jovial, a bit more, you know, you can mess around with it. Like what does really well on TikTok is like, for instance, what Rob finds in a bit of hardcore.
I like those videos. To be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah. So they do well on TikTok, but on LinkedIn, it's about what value you can give to someone's day.
Yeah.
So you've got to put up more facts. Where YouTube, we're going to use YouTube to document everything that we're doing, and then try just to make the story more rounded and bring it all in. But to be fair, we're just a few guys and girls having a go.
Trying to.
Well, we are. I think we're doing all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I almost went to college to do design.
Stop it.
Yeah, that's my fact for you this week. No, I was interested in doing landscape architecture, and basically, I went to speak to the college about it, but it was I went there straight from school, like
Yeah.
and they said, "Oh, sorry, like it's great you sort of know what you want to do, but you've got to do your A levels first." And I just thought, I don't want to do another 2 years of like
Yeah.
exams and all of that just to waste time, as I saw it. I mean, yeah,
See, I had friends that did go on to do, like you say, go to
Yeah.
university, do A levels, that stuff. If I'd have stuck with it, I could have been doing something like he was doing. He's out in where is he? Los Angeles,
all right,
and he does special effects for films.
okay,
So he literally he has so much time in his hand where he's not doing projects. He'll be doing rock climbing over there.
yeah,
He's living the life of luxury. But yesterday I was breaking out tarmac. Yeah, so it does sort of teach you to.
But right, let's put this in perspective. I still do that every day.
Yes, you do.
And I love it.
It's mental.
I love it. But yeah, you could, but it's choices, isn't it? But now look at what you got to do. You get the chance of making, as people say, who's that weird guy in a video. So you get to
I've
be,
not heard any of these yet.
you-
I'll get it from my own one, but not.
you get to be that weird guy in the video, and you get to be,
who's that guy that looks like Dave Coaches?
yeah, yeah,
Alex
yeah.
Horn, Dave Coaches.
Alex Horn.
In fact, you could do tribute acts, I reckon.
Yeah, who was the other brain from Thunderbirds when I got my glasses on?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Old
I used to get that quite a lot. And the other one was get out, stop looking out my window. That was the fourth one.
Oh, I thought you said
Out or in?
yeah.
How do you feel about 3D printing?
I actually do want to get into 3D printing. It's the only thing that held me back was the cost.
Yeah.
And it's not for the printer; it's for the actual plastic.
Yeah,
And even though I thought that the recycling side of plastic stuff it would have been a lot cheaper, it's not. It
Yeah.
really is expensive. So you'll probably get a clay pot out of me, but not 3D print. Because
yeah, because that's one of the things I've been looking at, sort of innovation in construction, and that's something that's coming on. I think we have spoken about it before, like the 3D printed
I think
house.
we need to make our office a new office that is in planning at the moment. Very early stages. I've just come up with an idea.
This is worrying.
I think no, we need to base it around things like the tech, like
Yeah.
the printer.
Is there
Yeah.
going
Like
to be
put
Windows?
the printer in the middle of the
It's
room.
going to be Windows.
No
It's
Windows.
Apple-based
this is-
software.
Yeah. Put the printer in the middle of the room. Work around it. See the magic happen.
Yeah.
Because you know when we're presenting some of our harebrained ideas and schemes to our clients, saying this is how we're going to do stuff.
Yeah.
If we could present it in the way of a model, you know, we sit on them Teams meetings and people get out paint and they draw on drawings and it's really annoying.
Yeah.
Have you seen?
If
how
we
long
could
it
do
takes?
it,
so bad.
if we could do it differently, that'd be cool.
It would be cool to, but have you seen how long it takes to like print out a tiny little
Yeah.
figurine?
Yeah,
It
we've
took
got
one,
time on our hands, right? It's all right.
It's like a 24-hour print
Or-
for a little toy. If they make, that's what they make on their printers.
Once you set it up, though, like you just leave it, don't you?
Yeah.
You,
So that's it. They'd leave it
Yeah.
overnight and come back, and it might have been burnt or it might have actually took shape.
so another innovation that might be worth looking at down the line, VR or AR.
Oh, that just gave me an idea. No, yeah,
No, but
yeah,
It-
yeah,
I-
yeah, yeah.
I was looking at this anyway, but thinking about the Teams meetings and stuff. Like, imagine if, like, they're often done instead of a site visit, which is a complete waste of time. But if you've got an element of like VR in there, where you're literally walking around the site,
God, that's amazing. Yeah.
So that's what them.
I mean, maybe we should
That's-
keep that
you
bit
know-
off the pod and
You know, we
do
get
that ourselves.
You know, we get sent them dodgy videos off site managers saying, "Oh, this is your
Yeah,
access,
yeah,
and not this is where you're going to work." I mean, they don't speak like that, but
almost.
yeah,
So that's what the 360 cameras. If you
Right,
really
yeah,
wanted to, because I don't know if it's still as popular as it was, but on YouTube, you'd open the page up and you'd be able to spin around in the video, and then if you've got the virtual reality headset, you
Yeah.
nod your head backwards and forwards. But augmented reality, that's never sort of really kicked off.
Nah.
It's always been sort of a gimmick, and then it's forgotten about.
Mm.
Virtual reality is still quite popular. But
Yeah.
sort of like when 3D sort of come back again and then disappeared,
Yeah.
because that was a big thing. On,
Everyone was going to have a 3D TV, weren't they?
Yeah.
And-
I'll tell you what has piqued my interest lately: the Meta glasses.
okay.
I don't really know what they are.
No.
I
just-
had
they
Google
just keep
glasses
coming up.
back in the day.
Are the Meta glasses like that, where they just show you
Yeah,
what would be on your
so
screen?
just
but
like
out
a
there.
in-front display of what you're
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
at.
yeah. So I thought that'd be cool.
I feel like I'd.
No, but it's
struggle with
out in it. I think it's out.
They would have
Side.
prescription
Yeah.
fitted ones for people that need glasses all the time.
I just thought it'd be cool on my bike.
Hmm?
You wouldn't be allowed to, I don't think.
Reading emails whilst I'm obviously, yeah, I wouldn't be allowed to.
Get distracted
Would
with
that-
an email.
Could you have your map on it, though, like your Google Maps or Waze or whatever?
Yeah, potentially. I
Like
don't know.
it's like just like a heads-up
We
display.
should,
then, isn't it?
we should find out.
Yeah. There you are, right?
So we want to bring another.
We're going to invent VR.
We need to bring
but-
another aspect into the pod. Yeah,
Go on.
like another feature
What are you thinking?
where the guests have got to bring facts for us.
Oh, facts from the guests.
Yeah.
Cool. Drop him in
Let's
here.
let's start with Rye. Rye, have you got a fact?
Oh, I did have one. I had a really good one the other day as well. It's gone right out my
I mean,
head.
they should be. I should say they need to be kind of construction related, but I reckon Rye's are not going to be.
Oh,
They
no,
may or
I had
may
a really
not
good one as well. I even said it the other day.
While you're thinking, do you want your quick fire 4?
Go on, let's go through it.
Yeah, do that like
Yeah.
like he can do two things at once.
Well, it might prompt his memory for what his fact was. Because you never know, it might be based on one of them. Right, so on or off the tools? We're going to start with that one.
Off the tools. Off. Especially because of my back.
Oh,
Fair
I hoped he said on
Everyone's
the
got-
tools.
Yeah. Favourite thing about construction?
Favourite thing? I like the machine sort of side of stuff. Never like getting on them, but I like them going
Yeah.
past.
Nice.
that is an answer. I like the machines going past. Never likes getting on them.
Yeah, it's just like a little time lapse of a digger or something going along. I like all that, but getting on
Okay.
them.
Well, that's
a forklift. I'm okay with.
He's
That-
yeah,
to
he's
be
good at
honest,
forklift,
he's good at a
yeah.
forklift,
Yeah.
and he's quite a dab hand at a telehandler.
yeah.
but I hate them.
He
telehandlers.
hates them, but he's quite good. Like if I need something to not be crushed with a telehandler, rise
It's
the
only
man.
right you ask.
If I'm getting it off myself, I'm more than likely going to smash it to smithereens.
And it's worse since because of my eyes. That doesn't help.
Oh,
now.
yeah,
we
that is a
haven't
thing
even-
that
we
we
haven't
never
even touched
touched
on
on,
your eyes.
right? This guy, certified blind one day,
That was for a good 2 weeks.
and then yeah, exactly. And then so we got you. Did we get you on light? Well, you couldn't come in for a bit, could you? A couple of weeks,
No, couldn't see you.
and then
Literally.
we got you into work. Well, no, what happened on the day that you actually went blind? So we made you drive
Right,
home.
so, well, it started off. I was on site over Enfield with Rob on the tools. He was, and this is the most stupid thing as well. He was digging out a trench, and I'm the one watching it for cables. The worst time to have it happen. And I'm looking down at the trench. And has anyone ever seen the Spider-Man film where he puts his glasses on and off? He puts them on, he looks in the mirror, and it goes blurry.
Yeah.
I looked down, it just went blurry. And I said to Rob, something's not right here. And he obviously said, get on with it. Thought nothing of it. I just thought, I must be really tired. So I said to Rob, can you drive home? I can't see nothing. And again, he thought I was just taking the mick because I didn't want to drive. We got back. I slept in my car for half hour before I left, thinking it is still tiredness. And no, that didn't work either. So Rob had already left. Everyone else had gone home. I was like, what do I do? I'm not walking home 3 hours again like I did last time.
It's another story, that one.
Yeah, I'm going to chance it. And I probably shouldn't have. I couldn't see nothing on the dashboard. Nothing on that. My memory's not good, so I don't know how I got back home.
I feel like we're gonna have to take that out.
Yeah, it all ended up then the next day, still exactly the same. I thought, I'm going to have to go to hospital. And that's when I was walking around. This is where technology's good. Using my mobile phone right in front of my face to actually see where I was going. And I was like that for a good 2 weeks until the laser surgery was done. And that's how I got my vision back. And don't get that. If anyone ever wants laser eye surgery, I don't recommend it. That was a...
There's your reverse advert.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a shock to the system.
So do you want the other two questions from the not so quick fire four?
No, that was his fact.
Oh, that was
he
your fact.
blind,
Oh, okay. Good fact. Favorite social media platform?
TikTok.
Most frustrating thing about producing content?
Not getting enough content and having enough time for it.
It takes quite a long time to gather content. Like as we've been creating and as we're doing this seriously, it is like it's a full-time job for more than one person.
Yeah.
As we know.
Yeah.
And we're constantly on it, coming up with ideas. And what will be, we had this conversation earlier about photos are easier to stage. So, you can get a bit of Photoshop out. You can make sure things are in the frame. You can take a load of photos and just go back and go, we use that photo and put a nice little phrase with it and we'll put that out on, say, LinkedIn. But it's at the point when you're putting out video, you just never know what's going to happen. And especially in our game, what we're videoing. There's a reason why a lot of people in our game don't do videos. Or if you're serious about, if you're at the end of the game that we're at, you just can't do videos. Because we're having health and safety people from all different walks of life comment on our stuff, comment to me directly, which is good. Some of it's positive, but some of it's not so positive because you'll be missing certain things. So Ryan be trying to get the frame done of that, and then you realise in the background there'll be two excavators, and in the background the excavator's moving but the green light's not flashing. So it means they ain't got the seatbelt on. Basic thing. But if you're a health and safety guy, you clock that straight away.
It's also the accidental inclusion of things as well. Sometimes you're not meant to sort of get that in shot, and you do.
Yeah, so we always try to not get stuff in the background, but it's difficult. It's difficult if you're at certain projects that we do, very difficult when they've got a load of red lorries and red trucks to think that's not FedEx.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very difficult.
Yeah.
But we're trying to not get the logos in,
No.
stuff like that. So you have all this stuff, and then it'll always be like you'll get the best bit of content with something not quite right going on, and then we just can't put it out.
Yeah.
It's a whole.
And
There's a whole game.
there's a lot of time gone into that in the first place.
Yeah.
And
There's a whole game that we play, but at the moment, what we're doing is we're trying to bank like months and months of content.
yeah. Well, even with like Rice saying about like the time lapse of machinery and stuff, like for that short 30-second clip or 10-second clip, whatever, that's a long video in the first place. Isn't it? Like,
yeah.
But some of certainly the best videos that hit and that we get the best responses out of are the more basic ones.
yeah,
But you have to. It's a bit like what we do as services throughout the industry. We do some complicated stuff. We do some basic stuff. You can't get the basic stuff without doing the complicated stuff. So we're still trying. We're still having a go. Ryan's doing a good job.
and we will keep on trucking.
I don't think anything's gonna stop us.
No.
Maybe
when TikTok,
maybe
when
yeah,
TikTok's gone,
taken down. I don't know.
That's in a couple of weeks.
is it?
Well,
Yeah.
it's not going to stop us.
Can we transfer the subscribers from there to another one?
You see, the other one
They
was
call followers on there, Kurt.
It's true. I was going to say I was getting ready to do my outro. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it is about that time, isn't it? I would say. Thank you, Rye.
Oh, we droned on for that
Thanks
long.
for having
Yeah.
me. It's been a
Very
blast.
insightful, I would say.
Remember, I always look both way on the roads.
Oh yeah. Have you got anything you want to plug? Any questions for us?
I hope he wants to plug
At least
Core 4 socials and
Hat
Hard
Chat.
Hat
So we've got
socials.
Core 4, we've got Hard Hat Chat, and then also Raw Core 4 in the works, which won't be too long, and we'll have something up on YouTube.
It's really interesting, isn't it? Right, it's basically my dulcet tones and you recording me.
Literally, I've got told everyone loves my dulcet tones. That's why I sing at the end. Me, 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 me.
Go on then, sing us out. Rye.
Keep bringing us the content, right?
Will
it.
do.
And keep trying.
Everyone, just make sure you wear your PPE, please. It's
That's my intro to this episode.
there we go.
Yeah. Good advice all round. So thanks everyone for listening. Join us again next week where we should have another guest as well. And you'll find out more and more about the wonderful world of construction with Hard Hat Chat.
I think I'm gonna get more hyper on this one because there's a lot of sugar
There is a lot of sugar in that cookie.
A lot of
in that
sugar
cookie.
one
Yeah,
face.
that is
A very sweet
not many-
face.
not many. People, yeah, not many people can say that, can they? That they've had their giant head printed on a cookie, on a giant cookie.
On a giant
I
cookie.
think Nelson Mandela had one.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he did.
Did he?
Yeah.
What, from cookies and cones?
It might well have been.
I mean, yeah,
They will do
The timing
anything.
don't quite work, does it? But
little shout out to Cookies and Cones. Well, Crave now. Little
Mm.
shout out to them. This cookie is banging.
Even after a week.
I mean, yeah, we should have given it to a customer, but we've just decided to eat.
well, you've got to test it, haven't you? It's like doing a microphone run through just before a pod.
Just with cookies.
So